Hello, my name is Joshua, and I will be discussing the Latissimus Dorsi, or the lats, and their structure and function, the origin and insertion points, the bones they act upon, and how to strengthen them. For the Latissimus Dorsi, it is a large flat muscle that spans throughout the middle and lower back. In the sagittal plane, the Latissimus Dorsi is responsible for shoulder extension. In the frontal plane, the Latissimus Dorsi, or the lats, are responsible for shoulder adduction. And in the transverse plane, the lats are responsible for internal rotation, specifically when the arm is adducted already, where your arm is already in towards the midline of your body. The lats have multiple origin points, one of them being the thoracic T7 to L5 vertebrae lumbar, and the iliac crest, which is the bottom in the image on the left, which kind of makes like a letter R, the thoracolumbar fascia, which is the entire lower back, the inferior scapula, which is the topmost part in the image to the left, and the lower foreribs. And the insertion is the intertubercular sulcus, or the groove of the humerus. The bones the lats act upon are the thoracic and lumbar spine, the ilium, specifically the iliac crest, the scapula, the humerus, and the ribs, specifically the last four ribs on the bottom. There will be another video after this PowerPoint specifically showing how to do some of these movements that I'm about to mention in this slide. How to strengthen the lats, you can do it one of two ways: concentrically contracting them, which can be done by adducting the shoulder, as the Latissimus Dorsi and the frontal plane is responsible for the shoulder adduction, and extending the shoulder in the sagittal plane, which can be done through a chin up, a close grip pull up. Adducting the shoulder can be done through a wide variation of the pull up, and you can also strengthen the lats through eccentrically loading them. So instead of doing your typical pull up or chin up, you could decrease the load in the concentric phase when you pull up or chin up and go down very slowly, producing a negative movement which eccentrically loads the muscle, elongating it. In this video, I will be showing you one exercise for the lats in the frontal plane and then one exercise for the lats in the sagittal plane. To get to this point in the wide grip pull-up, I had to perform shoulder adduction, which is achieved through the lats in the frontal plane. The next variation is a chin-up, which targets the biceps through elbow flexion, but also targets the lats through shoulder extension in the sagittal plane. I also want to note that if you want to isolate the lats more on your chin-up variation, you can simply pronate your grip and produce a narrow grip pull-up essentially. The supinated grip in the chin-up allows for the recruitment of the biceps and brachioradialis. Once this grip is pronated, a majority of the load is taken off the biceps and brachioradialis and requires more use of the Latissimus Dorsi. Now I will be giving a stretch for the lats in the transverse and frontal plane by simply abducting your arm and taking that arm across the body with your other arm and really stretch that lat out. With just a twist, you can deepen that stretch out as well.